kind of a little soggy one out there today. Just how's the course looking for this week?
I mean, it's a great golf course. I really like the layout. I know it's been a little bit of a rough spring, but and the weather hasn't been that great lately. But it's pretty wet. But I like the layout of it, and the greens are really good. So I think it's going to be a good test. The rough is a little tricky because the ball sits down. So I think it's a good test.
With the weather being what it's going to be and what it could be over the next couple of days, how do you kind of prepare and adjust your game knowing that the course might not play the way it played today tomorrow?
I still think it's going to be very similar. I mean, you don't really get much roll out there as of today, and I play Monday morning, so I don't think it's definitely not going to dry up. So I think it will be very similar. Maybe the greens will dry up a little bit, but you know, you got to get a feel for the course and know where you're going to hit it, and then the conditions are always going to change. But so far so good, so fingers crossed we're good with the weather this week.
There's a lot of competition out here. Obviously, the Open is one of the biggest tournaments you guys play this year. What is it like coming into it, and where does your mindset have to be?
I think, I mean, a week like this, you're going to really stay patient. USGA is famous for setting up really tough golf courses, and usually the toughest ones we play all year. So there's a lot of par pins or a lot of holes you're happy leaving with the par. So I think just having a very patient mindset and just being cool to hit it 30 feet right or left of the pin, and I know that's a good place to be.
With this being an Open, there are a lot of new faces you don't see every week. When you have so many different competitors from all over, what is that like for someone like you?
I think it's fun. You know, I played with Nanette Hill today, and we played in college. She went to Wake Forest, and I went to Arizona State. So it was a nice reunion. But it's just cool to see all these young girls and just see their attitude and the way they go about a game and go firing at pins that I wouldn't fire at necessarily. But I think it's awesome, and I think that's why this event is so great, because anyone can qualify for it.
What do you have to do to come away with the championship?
Well, I think obviously you're going to have to limit your mistakes this week, stay in the fairway, always have a good putting week. That would be very good timing. But just be patient and hit a lot of fairways, a lot of greens.
Thank you, Fred.
Thank you.
Good luck this week.